Hey KMK, how are you? Did y'all have a good Monday? Oh Lord, having to hear my voice. Happy New Year to you. Did you have a New Year's resolution? I don't think I even made one. One day at a time is all I can do right now. That's all I got in me. Hey Pushti, is that your name? I probably said it wrong. You want a general? It's good to have a New Year's resolution, but honestly, I feel like a New Year's resolution sets you up for failure. Am I saying that every New Year's resolution, everyone, fails just because they do that? No, I'm not. But I am saying that there's lots of people who set New Year's resolutions every year and they don't follow through. So it has this energy around it of new year, new me, and it sets you up for failure. I don't know if I'm putting the right words to what I'm trying to say, but y'all tell me if that makes sense to y'all. Does it not set you up for failure a little bit? Like, to me, if I try to do something new, I want it to be on a random day and probably not even share it with anybody until I'm at least to the point where I've seen results from it and I can share what I learned to hopefully help somebody else. Exactly, Jen. But like by the time I set whatever goal it is, whatever date of the year it is, then once I get to the point where I've done enough that I can see things happening, then I might share it because it might help somebody else who wants to do the same. Hey from Russia. Hey Arian. Alright. Let's see what you get. Pushti. General for Pushti. I'm probably saying your name wrong, but I'm going to just call you P. How about that? Am I a tarot teller? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I don't tell your future. I feel like you determine that yourself. I don't know. I don't want to tell you wrong, so I'm just going to tell you that I just don't know for sure if I know the answer to that. Alright, Pushti. Thank you, Raynard. Alright, P. General for P. 5 of Swords reversed. 7 of Pentacles. Alright, so I feel like in your reality somewhere, I don't know what area, let's pretend like your whole reality is a pizza. There's at least one or more slices that you need to step back from and remove, okay? Because that's the best thing for you overall. It's going to take a little time for it to show positive results. With the 7 of Pentacles, it's not something that you're going to be able to do on Monday, and by Tuesday or Wednesday you can see that you've done this thing. You're not going to be able to see results that quickly. But Spirit is saying if you really want to see some sort of positive change or whatever your heart's desire is, you know what that is way more than me. You're going to have to be patient, and you're going to have to remove certain things that I don't know what that is. So it's not going to be a quick turnaround either. So just remember that much. Pineapple pizza with ham and black olives for sure. That's what mine is. My reality's a pineapple one. I'm trying to see if I can catch up with it, make sure I answered everybody. KMK, I'm just doing a free general card. it seems like more people don't ask when I do the general card, if you want me to be honest, so then it doesn't fill up the chat as quickly than the yes or no's. So that's my thinking. And plus, I just trying to change it up because I did free yes or no's for like months in a row. I never change anything. I'm stuck in my ways. You know what I mean? That's the only reason. Pineapple pizza sounds gross, but it's actually really good. It's one of my favorite ones. When I first heard of it, I thought it would be gross, but I just wanted to go out on a limb and try it one day. Hey, Pisces son. You said I just started doing free yes or no or one card. Pisces sun and moon. I know I'm putting you in a stereotypical box, okay, because you're a Pisces. You're bad about letting people take advantage. Don't do that because you'll be so drained by the end of that dang live. You'll be wanting to just go get in your bed, giving them full-on readings. I had to learn the hard way. I remember I used to have a list of like 50 people at the time, and it was just nuts. I could never get to the end of it. And by the time I got to the end of it, people would be already left that were waiting in line. So it was so bad. You remember it, Victoria? Oh my gosh. It was so serious. Like, I don't even know what I did at that to myself. I just started walking away from my camera when they asked for multiple questions because I'm slow. You go, girl. People want too much sometimes, but you know what? That's just a manifestation of them in a lack mindset. So they don't even probably consciously realize it, but they're like grasping, you know, when they're in that energy, and you can feel it off of them, if that makes sense. Yes, Pisces, it's like you can feel the almost like the neediness to the point that it'll drain you. I know that sounds crazy, but if you ever have any cards and you go on YouTube, try it, and then that'll make so much sense to you. Yes, Victoria. All right, Victoria says, can I have a general? Let's see. Let's see what you got, baby. Yes, it is. Very draining. And I never understood truly what that meant until I tried it for myself, and now it makes lots of sense. One thing you learn with a channel is that you figure out boundaries, or either you get swallowed up. One of the two. One of the two. And some days I still get tired and stuff, but I like doing it, so it's worth it, you know. But yeah, you have to learn like a little bit of balance. I'm grateful I learned it, because without it I probably wouldn't have, because in general in life I'm an overgiver. But when you're like, bleh, then you learn not to be an overgiver. All right, general for Victoria. You have to learn the hard way. Or I do anyway. General for Victoria. Yes, Jen. And it doesn't sound like it's that hard to do, but when you're in that habit of constantly being the giver, you don't want anybody to be mad at you, because you can feel their energy. You can feel that they are like, what do they call it? If you're an empath, you can feel the energy of other people. So then you don't want them to be upset because you can feel it. And it's not even my channel. Victoria said, I don't need no channel. I be cussing out people for the other readers. Two of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups reversed. So I feel like if you can make it through having multiple things going on, accompanied with a lot of work between now and the next few months, I don't know what this is about, I feel like the rewards will be worth it in the end. So the only thing is, don't drain yourself to the point that it's not healthy. Of course, you got to take breaks sometimes and don't beat yourself up for that. But if you have a goal you want to accomplish, or an idea, or something that you know deep down is going to be challenging, because the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. But the deal is, with the Ten of Wands, it is a lot of work. But you see the little house over here in the corner? It's like within view of this person's path. So the goal, or the house, is in the picture here, and you're going to get there. It's just not going to be easy, and it's going to be a lot of work. But it'll be like well invested work, if that makes sense. It'll be worth it in the end. I feel like you'll come out the other side. It'll be worth it in the end. Just be careful not to give to people that don't have anything to do with this goal. Sometimes you gotta like be careful about where you put your energy, because you're so busy doing the things that's for you, and then if someone comes in that it really doesn't matter if you say yes or no, say no on that thing, so you don't drain yourself. But whatever it is, it's worth the work. So there you go, baby. All right. You are welcome. All right. Ponchi Aria. Let's see what you get. Let me swap decks. I literally hear wind outside, and we live in a place where it doesn't get that cold, but it's cold today. And windy. A general for Ponchi Aria. Hey, Bri, how are you, baby? Is it snowing there yet? I know I keep asking. It's actually cold here. It's like a wet cold. I can hear the wind at my back door. Alright. It is cold. Yeah, it's like a wet cold here, if that makes sense. Like, even though it's not raining or anything, you can just feel the moisture in the air. It makes it even colder. It makes your feet freeze. I still have my shoes on. And it's like 7:30. I got home at 5 something. Two of Wands, Page of Cups reversed, Seven of Wands reversed. I feel like it's going to be up to you, Ponchi, and if this is a friend, a romance, or something. Page of Cups reversed. It's an energy that's not very emotionally evolved, okay? They're very emotionally immature. It's kind of like Spirit is saying, it's up to you. There's 2 ways this can go. You can engage in this person's energy, or whoever or whatever this is, and you're going to feel like a victim if you do, because you're going to say, why do these people, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a romance person, why do these people always come towards me that are emotionally immature? You're going to feel like it's happening to you, but Spirit is saying you have the choice here, whatever it is. So maybe you should write it down and then come back in a month and see if it manifests. But whoever this is to you is someone that you could easily interact with, and it's going to feel like the same shit on a different day. The same devil, but a new face, right? So don't interact with it. When you recognize the pattern, go ahead and make a different choice, because you have a different choice here, Two of Wands. So I don't know what that's about, but that's what you got. So okay, KMK. You want a general. Let's see. KMK. I'm just doing a general card. You're welcome. For whoever just asked me about the friendship thing or whatever, just whatever comes out. That's the way we're doing it. It makes it where there's no pressure when whatever comes out. All right, KMK. KMK. What you got? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Hey, Dre. Queen of Wands. Look at you go. This just feels like eye on the prize energy. If there's something that, hey Antigone, if there's something that you have your eye on, Spirit saying go after it full steam ahead. The way will be made if you are willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So, Ace of Pentacles, that's the hand of God coming down. That's the opportunity, the doorway. But the Queen of Wands is here. So, even though it is sitting here in front of you, whatever this is, it's not going to be something that you didn't earn, because you have to be in the Queen of Wands in order to cash in on this energy or this opportunity. So, hold your energy into yourself as much as you can and channel it into whatever you want this Ace of Pentacles to be. Because if you put the work in, you'll get the thing. Yo, 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 it's Marky Mark's Tarot. I'm good. Did you get food? I listened to Marky and went live. Get moving sometimes. Okay. You're welcome, Kay. I don't know how good the internet's going to be today because it's actually windy here, which never really happens. So we'll see. Thank you, Jen. You know, my freaking bulb not busted, but blowed on it. Like, probably like after when we were moving, I think. The bulb blowed. Probably me moving the stuff around or whatever. I literally just got another bulb for it like Sunday or Saturday or something, because Emily has one just like it. So she asked me to get her a bulb because she dropped hers and it blowed the bulb. So I got a 2-pack. So by default, I actually got a bulb for it. So it's been out of commission for 6 weeks because it didn't have a bulb in it. Okay. Let me see if I can see who was after KMK. I already got Paunchy. All right, Jen, are you still here? If Jen's still here, I'll do hers. I scrolled on up to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I don't think I did. Yes, Jen is here. Okay. Let's see, said the blind man. General for Jen. Alrighty, Drake. That's why I haven't got one, because I'm afraid I would drop it. Honestly, it's very resilient, Jen, because if Marley can own one and it lasts through me, like, the only thing that happens to it when you drop it, because it's this big old heavy rock, it's like the bulb is very protected in there with the little stand it's on. So it'll basically blow the bulb, but it won't bust it. If it would have busted it, I believe I could have did it by now. I'd be dropping it. Especially when we moved, there's no telling what it went through. I was just like, God, I'm grateful for my stuff, but I wish I had less. Jesus Lord. Okay. 8 of Cups, Jen. 9 of Pentacles reversed. Magician. So either this is talking about your time or your money. I don't know, because it's Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles is reversed here. It's like if you want to manifest the things you're desiring, or whatever your heart desires for you, is different for everybody. It's like change up something with the 8 of Cups around your time or your money, or both, whatever the Pentacles is. Detach from some sort of pattern you've been going through with either the way you spend your time or your money, or the way you, use your time wisely, use your money wisely, that kind of energy. And I feel like if you do it on a consistent basis for an extended period of time, then things will start to flow a little bit easier with the Magician, with whatever it is you're trying to create. So an example would be you saved your money up and you were able to buy a new camera for your YouTube channel you started, or you were able to rent this little spot for your new bakery because you were good with your money, right? That kind of thing. So there you go, boo-boo. All right, I'm looking to see who's next, y'all. I'm scrolling. I don't know. That's too hard. I be trying. Me too, Jen. I'm terrible with my money. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and make y'all think I got my pinnacles together. Like, it feels like to me, the more money I make, the more money I waste, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think it through, basically. Sometimes. I could be worse. I'm sure there's people that are way worse than me, so I'm not going to sit here and say I'm terrible, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I could definitely improve, you know. I can understand that, Pisces. Like at Christmas, I always spend more than I should at Christmas. Like the rest of the year, I do pretty good, but Christmas time, I don't know what the heck happens to me. The spirit of giving takes over me, and the bank account just gets really affected. I like overgive at Christmas, and I'm like, I'll worry about the consequences after Christmas. And then them dang consequences come, and you see that credit card bill, and you're like, what the hell? What the fresh hell was I thinking? And nowadays, what's so bad is you can get online, like you think of something you want, right? You can get online, pick it out, and have it sent to your house. And then it comes out your bank. At 12 o'clock at night when you're in the bed, you think of that thing you want. But I try to get to the point where I look at it and I like take time to read the reviews, make sure I really want that thing. I've gotten a lot better, I'd say, in the last year than I used to be. I used to not think it through enough. Antigone, I'm doing free generals today, baby. So if you want one, I'll give you one, though. Just let me know. I'm just doing generals. All right, Hannah, you want a general, Hannah? Let's see what you get. General for Hannah. General for Hannah. Now I got the freaking heater on 72. It's probably going to make me hot. I get hot when I read with y'all for some reason. Then when I get off of here, I get cold. I don't know. It'd be the same people. Alright, general message for Hannah. Hannah. Hana. Hey, Matt. How are you, baby? What's a general? I missed that school lesson. It's just, there's no question. You just get a card or two pulled, and then whatever comes out. And whatever comes out, it's like, that's the message you were supposed to get. So it takes, like, some of the stress of having to answer a specific question out, you know? Just whatever comes out. It could be any subject. When it pops out, then it's kind of like a random message. But I still use the tarot. Oh, God. Y'all are full of it. All right. Hannah, Ace of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Wands, Judgment reversed. It feels like to me there's some sort of opportunity in whatever area it is for you. Think about it when you hear me talking. That's the area, okay? I don't know what area, but it's like an untapped opportunity for you. Ace of Pentacles reversed. An untapped opportunity. Something that you could, you know, jump into and make it work out for you really well, but you got to actually take the action to do it. And right now it's like you're in this Judgment reversed energy, but here the Fool card is under it. This is what you got to do. You got to get out of the Judgment reversed and make that decision, and then after the decision, follow through with the consistent action. There's some sort of opportunity. And what I mean by untapped opportunity, let's just pretend you want a new job or you want a side hustle job. Well, there's plenty of them in your area, but you haven't applied for none yet. So the untapped opportunity is just sitting there waiting, and then you've got to take the action to apply for it, right? That's just an example. But there's some sort of untapped opportunity that would be something you'd be proud of yourself for if you jump in and do it. Okay. He said, no, Mary is too, Antigone. Mary is too. All right. All right, Antigone, you want a general. Let's see which deck I'm going to use. We're going to take a sip of the aloe water. I've been feeling kind of sicky, but I don't like talking about it because I feel like I make it worse. I know I'm lying, and I know it's probably in my head, but I don't like saying I'm sick over and over because then I feel like that makes it worse. Again, I know it's delusional. But I've been drinking Powerade, and I went to work anyway since I at least get to sit down. It's in the air. I know. Other people was telling me that. This feels like stomach buggy. Whatever the heck I got. I don't know what it is, but... Okay, motivation. I'm on Antigone, but I don't really go in order, just so you know I didn't skip you. Because I try to scroll up, but it's too much on this little phone. So just hang on for a minute and I'll get you, okay? You saw a report on stomach bug stuff? Yeah. And then you sneezing all day. And lots of people have it this time of year. And I haven't been sneezing or anything, but a girl I work with, she works at the other store. Her eyes looked all red and swollen up and puffy this morning. I felt sorry for her. She FaceTimed me for like this morning, and I could see it immediately. And it is definitely colder than normal, so maybe that's why. I ain't used to it being cold. Six of Cups, Antigone. Six of Wands reversed, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you could have a new person, whether it's a friend or a family member or a new job acquaintance, some person that's outside of you that could show up, and it could start off very small and innocent with the Page of Pentacles, but it could turn into a very enjoyable connection in some way because the Six of Cups is here. But the Six of Wands reverse says you may not be quick to jump in at first with the Page of Pentacles because it's going to remind you of something from the past that maybe you think this person has not the best of intentions, but I feel like it's a new person because it's the Page of Pentacles. But the message is that you've learned whatever lesson you need to learn to not waste your time with who or whatever this is. Even if it's a new job opportunity, it's something that's going to be like really rewarding in the end, and you may initially think it wastes your time, but whatever that lesson is from your past, you've learned that lesson, so this can be successful. So if you have a new energy coming towards you, job, work, love, whatever, I feel like you've evolved enough that you can deal with this person without it being a cycle repeat over and over. Yes, that's definitely joy, Antigone, because Six of Cups, that's Sun in Scorpio. You can't get much more joy than that. Hey, Infinity and Spicy Pineapple. How you doing? Some lemon tea. That sounds good. Only problem with me drinking lemon tea is I be putting 100 million pounds of sugar in that junk. That's how I know something's off with me. Is because All right, Infinity, I'll do you, but let me make sure. What's their name again? It's an M word. Motivation. Are you still in here? Yes, you are. All right, let me do motivation since they've been waiting, and then I'll get you Infinity. A general for motivation. But that screen name makes, I'm not even going to say the song because you're going to be like laughing to even think I know this song. But if you want to have some fun, okay, you can go on YouTube or iTunes or wherever you listen to your music, okay, and just look up Motivation by T.I., the rapper. That's what makes me think. That's what that makes me think of when I see your. I say it every time. I don't ever remember. Jesus. Oh boy. Short-term memory loss. They said I say it every time. So you done been done went and listened to that song, ain't you? Goodness, I'm so proud of you after working Monday. Fun. Hey, Miss Bikini. It wasn't his song back then. I still got it in my playlist while I'm lying. Whenever I'm like trying to work and like get my work done, I be playing that kind of stuff. Something got to get you through, Spicy Pineapple. You got to have something to get you through. All right, motivation. Oh, Wheel of Fortune came out. The Devil Reversed. 9 of Wands. This, when I say this, you're going to think I'm trying to say it in a way, or to me, it always sounds like a fearful thing attached to it. This feels like you're going to be tested in some way. I don't know what area of your life, but with the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil Reversed, you're going to be tested. 2 of Wands, you'll have a choice, right? 9 of Wands, you've already been through this before. So that's the key to not have fear attached to it. This test is something that you've already taken plenty of times. So I feel like if you pass this test, right, whatever you're tested, so if it's something that seems like a familiar pattern in your world and you recognize that different decision you need to make that decision, and you'll be proud of yourself on the other side because you've already been through it before. And then you may grow and evolve vibrationally, attracting new opportunities that are unlike what you've had in the past. I feel like during sometime in this year, that's going to happen to you in a very significant way, to the point that you'll recognize the opportunity. Probably after it happens, you'll be like, you know what? I was tested there. I have dealt with that before and I handled it differently. And now over here in this area, I'm being blessed in some way that's different than what I'm used to. Got it? See? That's good. So you go, motivation. Get on your job. I couldn't resist, okay? But you've already dealt with it before plenty of times, I feel like. So if you make that right decision, you will evolve and level up vibrationally, attracting new things that are like different in a good way. So you are welcome. Okay. The Big Spin, that's right. Make you think about y'all remember that show? I know y'all do. Don't be playing with me. I'm not that old. And I'm pretty sure it still comes on, don't it? The Wheel of Fortune, with Vanna White. Boy, we used to love watching that when I was a kid. We didn't have a lot of entertainment back then, but Wheel of Fortune was the shit. With old Vanna White. You're very welcome. So who was the other person that asked me for a reading? Infinity, are you still here? Infinity always have me thinking about Buzz Lightyear every time they come in here. For sure. You remember it too, Marky. That Wheel of Fortune. Hey, Fiona. You can never forget Wheel of Fortune. YouTube's being stupid right now. I did an unboxing and it can't load my video right now. It just spins. It's happened to me before, Miss Bikini. Even if it's not your internet, it could be YouTube because it acts stupid sometimes. All right, general for infinity. What I need to be giving up is in vapes. What I need to be giving up. But I talk about it all the time and never do it, so I'm going to just shut up and hit my vape. Oh, that flipped. The Lovers. Look at you, Infinity. What this is. It could just be a decision since it's a general. Okay? But the Lovers. Alright, what else? Especially if LZ is in the house. Just kidding, LZ. Oh, it comes on every night. The Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Cups. And the Queen of Wands reversed. So let's just take away the romance thing. It could definitely be that though, because the Lovers, and look at the card, it has the big heart between them and all that. The picture itself reminds me of that. But let's just take that away for a minute since it's a general message. And the message is, don't settle for less than what you desire or less than what you know you're worth. Because the Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands reversed. Whatever this is talking about is, you're going down your little timeline, okay? And you have an opportunity or a new connection or a friendship or whatever it is, and it comes into your world and it's kind of okay, Four of Cups, but it's not really, nothing great to send home to mama about, okay? And you're really not all that into it, but you could end up being kind of stuck in it longer than needed if you settle. So the message is, don't settle, because something around the corner after that you may miss if you're not looking, because you settled for less than what you knew you wanted. So don't settle, because the Lovers card is here, which is a perfect match in whatever area of your life it is. So you go, Infinity. All right, Matt Lawton, can you get a general? Let's see. I'll take that option, Miss Bikini. I know that's not the best thing in the world for you, but I could be doing worse, right? All right, general reading for Matt. You're welcome, Infinity. General reading for Matt. And then Pisces, you'll be next, baby. General reading for Matt. Knight of Swords reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. Knight of Cups. I feel like no action or no response is a response, whether it's from you or someone coming towards you. And it could be friends or family or work, just because it's a general message. But you could easily get caught up in trying to control this reality, okay? With the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords reversed, this is about not worrying if whatever is outside of you doesn't come towards you, whatever it is. No response and no action is a response, and it is action. It's a communication from the universe that this is not the thing to engage in, or this is not the direction to go. And if you trust it, right, even if it might be like you're alone for a little bit in your decisions, if you trust this energy by reading into it as it is a response, it is action, you don't need to go there, you'll be happy you did it. Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Even though she's in her own world, she has emotional fulfillment within herself when this card is attached to it. So, who or whatever energy coming towards you, if they don't respond, or it doesn't go the way you think it should, we plan and God laughs, it's okay. Just pull back your energy as well, and you'll be happy you did on the other side of it. You'll probably not figure that out until you look back on the situation, so that's probably why it came out. Okay. Alright, Pisces, Sun, and Moon. Hey, Ariel. You welcome, Matt. Mark laughing at me about something I done did. Lord, ain't no telling what I said. Pisces, Sun, and Moon. Hey, Ariel, you'll be after Pisces, okay? Yeah, I got that from Mark. That's a Marky Mark's tarot, saying that I stole off of him. So I had to learn that. It's so easy to fall into that thing where we get our plans going and how we think it's going to go, but normally it don't go that way. Not always. We plan and God laughs. Amy, have I got the heater on too much? Okay. It is so true. I still catch myself doing it. Death reversed. Alright, this is for Pisces. So death reversed. Something about not giving up. Star reversed. Two of Cups. So it could be about emotional things with the Two of Cups at the bottom. But the death reversed and the star reversed. If it's not anything to do with romance, because I try to put the intention, it's general, so it can go into any area of your life. Remember, the whole pizza, it can go on any slice, okay? These can be the toppings for any slice in your pizza. But right now, you may not be seeing a lot of physical, tangible results from this. And you could at times get discouraged or feel like hopeless about whatever this thing is, either now or in the near future. But Spirit is saying it's not quite time to give up yet. Even if this thing isn't permanent, whatever it is, you're meant to learn certain things for your next endeavor. So don't stop now. You're on the path, so stay on this path until another door opens. Don't give up. You'll be glad you did it at the end. This feels collective to me. Like everybody keeps getting, I feel like, the same message through different cards. So maybe it's something going on in my own energy. I don't know. But it feels like things aren't always as they seem. We look at things through our little perspectives and we automatically assume this means failure or this means it's not giving me what I want. But actually you're learning whatever you need to learn to become the version of yourself that gets you ready for the next level or the next desire or the next person or the next thing. Lordy Pete. There you go. Alright, Sleepy Ariel. And that always makes me think of, really, Mark? You've been getting the same card. It makes me feel better. And there's the Temperance. That's so true, Matt. We are. Because if you really think about it that way, it takes a lot of the pressure off of life, right? Just say you want this certain thing. Well, what if you have to become a different version of yourself to be ready for it? Because we don't always know what we're ready for. God knows, but we don't. So you might need to be learning a certain thing to become a new version of you so that you won't sabotage the thing when you do get it. I know, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks I'm using and I keep switching them up and like it's different cards, but it feels like the same idea, you know? I've been getting 10 cards in my own readings, seeing lots of 9s, 0s, and 1s. Yeah, so a 9 to me, Pisces, would be, this is just Marley's opinion, so don't take this as any fact, but the 9 will be like, don't give up. You got to keep going. And then the 0s and 1s, you'll get that breakthrough if you don't give up. 9 of Wands energy, you have what it takes to finish out the job. 9 of Pentacles, she's the only one in the card. 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment within self. depend on you for this, whatever it is you're going through. You have enough resilience inside of you to keep going, basically. All right, sleepy Ariel. They say it's true getting repeat cards. Yeah, and the tarot's funny. It will make you nuts if you try to like get a different answer once you've gotten an answer. You might as well give up, because you'll start to keep getting the dang cards. You'll keep getting them. If you don't ask me, if you don't believe me, just ask me how many times I've tried it before. I don't even try to read for myself, by the way. I'm too emotionally attached to the outcome. It's just pointless. I tried to learn doing this for myself, but then it turned out I can't really read for myself. Ain't that ironic? Reading for myself was the motivation for it. A true example of how being resilient in something turned out different than what I thought it was going to be, right? I thought it was going to be me learning a skill that I could use for myself. Man, it didn't work that way. Exactly, Mark. I agree completely. I was burning them cards up when I was trying to move. Every time I turn around, I was going in Mark's room, getting him to flip me some cards. Patience ain't my strong suit. All right, Three of Pentacles, Ariel. And the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit card. This is about doing you, boo-boo. It's a lot of Virgo energy, but it doesn't have to mean that you're a Virgo. It just means for you to get the things that you truly desire. You see his little star here, okay? That star is different for everybody. Whatever it is you're trying to get towards, whatever you want your life to unfold as, whatever kind of energy you want to manifest in your timeline over the next couple months or this year, 2025. It feels like everybody has a really good mindset about how their vision, they want their vision to go. And I feel like the overall message is, if it doesn't start unfolding exactly like you think up here it's supposed to, keep going, because at the other end of it, you'll still end up getting what you want, if that makes sense. Probably more of what you want than you even knew. But the Three of Pentacles is here. Hermit, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So this is about you basically doing what is good for you. It's a you energy. But you're building your own foundation. In this Three of Pentacles card, usually there's like a couple people, but in this specific one, you see there's one guy here and he's working. Okay, there's one queen here. And of course the Hermit, there's one of them. You are capable of doing all of these things, whatever it is, to build your foundation. Y'all got to ignore my washing machine. One of my kids done put clothes in there, even though I told them don't do it when I go live because it's loud. Bless their hearts, their minds and souls. But anyway, Ariel, I feel like this is about you doing your own work for your own things, building your own foundation. Okay, whatever that means for you. There's not a lot of depending on other people with this energy. This is about you doing the work, getting your own hands dirty and doing the things. You're welcome. Emmy. Emmy. What are you washing, friend?
Your clothes and...
She washing my clothes, so I can't say nothing. Mark said he can barely hear it, so... It'd be loud, y'all.
I just wanted to wash it because I haven't washed it.
Emmy cooked food for me today. She took the Christmas tree down. She put all the Christmas decorations up. She made my bed. Now she's washing my clothes. I need to be quiet, don't I? Yes, he will, Mark. And I haven't even asked her to do all that. She just did it. Hey, Hey, Mike, if you want a free general card, I'll give it to you. Now I'm getting hot as a mullet in here. Miss Bikini, if you're in here, I'll give you an oracle message because I know you never really want a tarot card. Or if you want one, I will, but I think she's shy to ask sometimes. And I forget to ask her because she always acts like she thinks I don't have enough time to do hers, which don't make no sense, by the way, but yes, Mark, that's what she says. Do you want one? Alright, let's give Mike a general. A gentral. A gentral. Alright, I'm going to use this deck for you. This is the coolest little deck. We'll use both of these oracles for you since you ain't getting a tarot card anyway. I got all those decks. That's something I need to make a resolution about. Getting all the decks out and learning about them so I can use them. Do you do this, Mark? Are you reluctant to use a deck on live until you've actually like looked at it a little bit? Like I be feeling like I don't know enough about the deck to use it. And then once I learn one, it becomes one of my favorites. I use it a lot. More like oracle decks, not really tarot. I use them usually, but as long as there's something like the Rider-Waite deck, I can deal with it. I'll just open it and deal with it as I go. That's what I need to learn to do. Just go with it. And whatever comes out, comes out. The Fool card. Alright, Mike. The Fool card and the High Priestess. Eight of Swords reversed. So whatever this is talking about is something that you're going to have to go off of your intuition, your gut feeling, your prayer life, your intuitive knowing, and then you'll get positive results. But this is a lot easier for me to say than to actually do. Because with the High Priestess card, there's a curtain behind her, right? You don't know what's back there. With the Fool card, he's jumping off the ledge. And he's having to do it with one little knapsack on his back. He's not taking a whole lot with him. He's not taking worry, doubt, fear, all that vibrational baggage. He's leaving that at home, right? And he's doing it with the faith that he knows it's going to work out for his best good. When this opportunity comes, I feel like you'll recognize it, but you'll either A, do what I'm telling you, and go off of what you can't see, your gut feeling, and you'll go towards it. That'll create expansion and growth, or you'll let fear hold you back. So the message is, if at all possible, lean into it and try not to let fear hold you back. Okay, you understand, and you go, boy. And the Emperor was there just for what it's worth, behind the Three of Wands. The Emperor, he's always got his shit together. Okay. Good, it makes sense. Alright, we're going to give Marky Mark some oracle messages. One other thing that I need to do, and I mainly tell y'all these things to keep myself a little bit accountable, is I need to clean this room out we're in. I am psychic on Mondays, especially if Mark's in here giving me the answers. But I need to clean this room out in here because this little room is like supposed to be a dining room. But there's no need to have any junk in here. I could completely get rid of all of it, give it away, whatever. And then I could have a whole room for YouTube. I could actually create a background, you know, like an actual YouTube room. How cool would that be? Get some like bookshelves to put the cards on, and so like when I go live I could like turn it to the bookshelves. This is like in my little vision and my ideas, like when I be thinking about y'all. So let's just say that night there's 10 people that just came in and I'm figuring out what decks to use, and y'all can look at the bookshelf and pick them out yourself. Like, bruh, I know, get my shit together, damn it. My shit just be all not together. Alright. This one says, every day is a new opportunity to be a more daring version of yourself. But honestly, I don't even feel like you need that message. I'm just going to be honest with you, because like when I come in your chats, Mark, you are your authentic self. I can feel that off of you, so I don't feel like you need that. Unless there's something I don't know about that you need to hear that for, but a more daring version of yourself. Like if you think it, you say it usually. So to me, you don't really curve that too much. Makes sense? Okay. Well, one thing it could be about is your DJ stuff, you know. She looks like she'd be an epic DJ. She has like 4 arms going on, you know. Like she could do all the spins. Yeah, y'all have to keep me accountable. When I go live again, y'all need to ask me, how much of the room did you get cleaned out, Marley? You know those clothes you hadn't worn in 2 years that are piled up on the back wall? Have you got rid of them and gave them to someone who needs clothes yet? That yoga mat that you've never used one time in your whole life, you got rid of that yet? Exactly, Mark, I feel you. And that's hilarious. Now, this one says, dreams demand hustle. Hop to it, and it's a frog juggling acorns. That's freaking hilarious. I feel like 2025, you're going to have more, like you're going to be blessed with more work than you realize even. I know you're going to have enough work, but I feel like it's going to go in the opposite direction. Like you're going to be blessed with a lot. Your agenda is going to feel packed, probably compared to maybe the last few years or the last year, something like that. Like a difference in the momentum, a tide turning in the momentum of your work being available. And the one on the bottom says, your energy flows where your attention goes. But the front two feel like busy energy, but in a good way, busy in a good way. All right, let me give you one of these moon cards. Before I tell y'all this joke, I do not think it's funny when people have diabetes. But in my house, we say funny jokes because we're just making each other laugh. So if anybody has diabetes and they're sensitive, then click off for the next 5 minutes, okay? My daughter picks at me about what like snacks I eat and stuff because I'm terrible. I be eating sugar like no tomorrow. And we saw it online, so we didn't come up with this. But she'll say, no, Diabito, roll back to kitchen. I don't know why that came to my mind, so I had to tell y'all. Sometimes I wonder if I get a natural high off of saying shit I should keep to myself. Oh, Jesus. It was on TikTok. Yes, she's a TikToker. Well, not as much anymore, but no, Diabito, roll back to kitchen. Okay. When she does it, it's even funnier. Okay. Fruition, the number 37, which again, you see all the manifested results on her head here. It's like a cornucopia of blessings, which, by the way, I feel like the Fruit of the Looms had freaking cornucopia in it. I don't know why that has to be involved, but we're going to say it while it comes out, okay? But yeah, this goes with it. It's called Harvest Moon. This is about you having, like, blessings of work being provided to you, and that produces abundance in your daily world. Fruition. And then this one says realization, and the number 3 is at the top. And it's a keyhole. Oh, God, here comes the loud part of the washing machine. We're just going to have to get through it, y'all. Is it so loud you can't hear me talk? But the little keyhole with realization and the 3 at the top. So, again, I feel like this is it's like an intentional year for you that Spirit's going to provide you more than you realize on your agenda in a very blessed way. It'll be a full year. Oh, good. I'm louder than the machine. That's all that matters. My mouth is bigger than my washing machine. I knew I could come through and do it. Alright, did I miss anybody that was in here? I want to give everybody like their free question. You very welcome, Mark. I can't wait till you get your van and you put it on Instagram and you show your little stickers on it. You're going to be like, shit, I'm pulling these things off. I need a day off. Is it going to be your personal cell phone? I'm just saying, like, that might be too much, honestly. Because you're going to be wishing you didn't. You know what I mean? It's your, oh, Lord. It's going to be the one you use every day. Yeah, you're going to be having a lot. Honestly, at the end of 2023, I got like a extra phone number, right? And it was my idea, a few different ideas I had for this extra phone number. And I thought about using it for my readings, like for people to do phone readings, or if I started cleaning houses. I don't know. I had different ideas for this phone number. And I ended up getting it for free by upgrading my current real phone. So I got the line for free. I basically don't pay nothing for it after the credits I get. So I thought about doing it, but the bad thing about it is when you decide, like, designate a phone number for your business like that, it never gets off the ground because you don't check it as much as you should, and you don't like follow through as good, if that makes sense. But if you put it on the phone number that you tote every day, that's what I'm saying. That makes sense. That's why it's saying you're going to be busy, because you have that phone in reach all the time. So, yes, Matt, I always send him friends, and he be wanting to squeeze my head off. But you will love Mark's channel. It's a whole vibe over there. You just click on his name, and there it is. It's a whole vibe. ISSA. Whole vibe. I made it an hour, y'all. I think I'm going to get off because I have to go take a shower, and Emmy starts back to school tomorrow, and I have to get up early as crap compared to what I've been getting up. Because I don't normally have to get to work till 9. But when she's in school, we get up there at like 7:30. Oh, Olivia, I'm sorry. I remember your name. You were in here earlier. My bad. Go ahead. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you before I go. A general for Olivia. A general for Olivia. Okay, good. I'll be up in there with my blanket. I don't know if Mark knows how to put his link in there. I think you can click on his name. Yeah, that's the name of the channel. Marky Mark's Tarot. But I think you can click on his name and it'll say View Channel. Let me see if it will. Click on the little profile picture, the little circle with his picture. Just click on it. And then it'll pop up a little menu, and it'll say go to channel. And then that's how you can subscribe. Alright, Olivia. Let's see what you get. Olivia. A general for Olivia. A general for Olivia. 7 of Wands reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. Page of Swords. This is about assigning a positive meaning to a situation from your past that you've held on to and you may feel negatively about it. Whether it's family or friends or relationships or whatever it is, if you can somehow manage to assign a positive meaning for it and become grateful that it happened to you, that's a lot easier said than done, by the way. It doesn't happen in a day or two. You're no longer carrying the baggage around about what happened in the past. I feel like going forward, you'll have new opportunities that feel light and fresh and more enjoyable, because you carrying around whatever this is from your past, even if you don't realize you're doing it, maybe you should journal things that still bother you that were from your past and assign positive meanings. What did you learn from it? If you can create gratefulness around it, I feel like the energy will dissipate. If you choose to hold on to it, however, I feel like you'll start to attract people into your reality that have been through those same things and held on to it, or either they've been people that caused havoc to others because you're on the frequency of Six of Cups reversed, feeling like things in the past happened to you that you feel a grudge towards, or anger, or whatever low vibrational energy you feel towards it. We all do it, but what I'm saying is if you could try to flip that on its head, then I feel like you'll get new opportunities that are more light and happy. Aliens! Yay! Where you been, girl? So there you go, Olivia. Where you been, my best friend? You're welcome, Olivia. I missed you. You've been being a mommy. Hey, Christy. You gotta love Aquariuses, Matt. Thank you. I was just telling them I need to learn. I need to like clean it all out. It's a room for YouTube, but I haven't got it. Like, you know. I was literally just talking about it. I need to get the clothes that I haven't worn in 2-3 years out of here. And the yoga mat I never have done. And I don't have a P.O. box, but I can give you my work address. I'll give it to you anyway. That baby done growed up by now. I can't believe it. I've been living here 7 months. Can y'all believe that? It'll be a year before we know it. Oh, yeah, I will. I'll send it to you. I know I still got your number, but it seemed like I had 2 of them. It seemed like I had 2 numbers for you. Make sure. Yep, this is the good one. I got it. I'll send it to you. How's that baby? My email's on my community tab, Christy. You can send it on there, baby. I put it on my community tab and I stopped posting like pictures and stuff so I could put my email on there for everybody. I'm so glad you came in here. I was literally about to go, but I don't want to go if you can be in here for a minute. So I need to know how the babies are doing and stuff. You got any new news to tell me? Any good stuff happening? Any goals you got for 2025? Okay, that'll work for me. If all is good, that's all I care anyway. And Christy, I'm just doing generals, but I just literally ended the live. So if you come tomorrow, I'll get you. But I wasn't doing questions anyway. I was just doing generals. they like it. So my son graduated, and now he's doing real estate school. And then my daughter, she's in the 8th grade, and she goes back tomorrow. So next year, she'll be a high schooler. So in about 4 or 5 more years, I'm going to be one of those cat ladies. It's just going to be me in this room with the clothes I haven't gotten rid of, and y'all and some cats, I guess. I know it. I know. How's it happen? Cat Mark said meow. I don't even have a cat now, but I feel like that's probably what I'll do, right? Get a cat or a dog or something, shit. Or either I'll go live all the time and y'all will never be able to get rid of me. I know! That was like 4 years ago, I think. I'm pretty sure 3 or 4. Yep. 22. 21 we moved in the house. 3 years. 3 years ago. 5 years goes by fast. Can y'all believe 2019 was 6 years ago? I mean, like, that blows my mind. I'm just riding along. Time just be going. And Emmy done turned on the washing machine. God rest her soul. I know she did it because she loves me. You've known me since 2019. I know, it feels like I've known you a lot longer than that. 2020 though, probably, when you started actually coming in my chats. But it seemed like you started commenting on my stuff even in 2019. I could be wrong. I can't remember. It all just kind of like, does time just like melt together for y'all? Like, maybe 21. Hell if I know. I bet you I go scroll back on my phone and find out whenever we started texting all the time and stuff. That might make it make more sense. I lived with my mom until like April of 21. And then I moved and started renting the house I was in until I moved here. I know, Mark. It's like it goes so fast once it's over. You don't even know. Like, it'll be 2017, something happened, and you'll think it was 2 years ago. I know, and you always was my mod, even whenever I did them annoying ass lists. Well, Pisces, if you have a kid, it's amazing. Like, yes, aliens, you know it. Here's my aloe water. I got it right over here on the side of my table. Show is. But Pisces, if you have a kid, the kid will basically be born, right? And it'll be like 8 pounds and 12 ounces or something on this little birth pillow thing you'll make for it, this little announcement. And then all of a sudden, that thing will be like 9. And then the next thing you know, it's graduating high school. And you're like, oh my God, I'm 40. That's what happened to me. True story. Yeah, some things never change, right? I should be drinking real water, but hey, it's better than Coke. I haven't even decorated one little thing, aliens. I am going to order me a cowhide rug for my living room, and I know y'all think it's tacky because my kids do, but I don't care, I'm doing it. Cowhide rug and gingham. That's the only 2 things that I have been doing. But besides that, my walls are empty. I did do Christmas decorations though. But gingham is like, I'll send you something, little checkered things. I'll show you what it is. Where do you get those aloe drinks? We don't have a CVS here. Well, Walmart used to have them, and then our Walmart changed everything around like 2 or 3 months ago, and now I can't find them in there. So they either discontinued them or they moved them someplace that makes absolutely no sense, like not on a drink aisle or something, and I can't find them. So as of right now, the only place I can get them is CVS. I think Publix might have them, and Winn-Dixie. But it's the one that, it's better because it don't have as much sugar. I know, I'm a little strange. A different brand of them, Matt. Because if you get some of them, they have so much freaking sugar. And Walgreens used to carry them, but not anymore. Let me send you a picture of one. I think it's kind of like a brown and cream color, but let me see if I can find a picture, an example of one. It'll be like a brown and white, maybe dark brown looking. I'm going to just send you this random one so you'll know. It'll be something like this. I don't even know why I got that idea, by the way. The cowhide rug. I saw it on something randomly, and I'm like, I'm getting me a cowhide rug for my freaking living room. Yes, it does. It's got the pulp in it, Matt. I'll probably get something like that. It's different, ain't it? I bet nobody else in my family has a cowhide rug in their living room. I think I'm going to get off here, y'all. Aliens, you text me, okay? Hey, Tubi, how are you? I just saw you pop in. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to miss you. I could do that, couldn't I? Hang the rug on the wall behind me. I want to clean the whole freaking thing out so I can have like a background. All this crap that's behind the tablet that y'all can't see. Thank you, Brian. I hope you get to feeling better, Tubi. Alright, I love y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm not going to promise because that will be me lying straight up. But hopefully, I can at least come on for a few minutes, okay? Alright, I love y'all. And I'll be all up in Mark's room with my blankie as soon as he goes live. Okay, good night, y'all. Bye!